Good Monday morning, everyone. I sure miss seeing you today. Since I am not with you, I kind of want to try to do something a little bit different with our daily math review. I just want to make sure that some of you are slowing it down and doing this correctly. So I am going to guide you through this just like it was a regular Monday morning. Okay, I know that it's a little bit different. You do not see your normal math DMR form. Okay, we're going to try to do this in another program called Ed Puzzle, and it will help me to work through this with you. You do not need to go fill in the form, folks. Okay, everything you do on this will be saved right here. Alrighty, so we are going to start with the very first one, which is the place value of the underlying digit. All right, folks. Lots and lots of you missed these questions on our quiz last week, so that's why they're on here again. Place value. Now, I know that each and every one of you knows what place value means. You know that place means like where it's located, kind of like your house, correct? Well, for some reason, I cannot get you all to carefully read those directions. So we're going to really kind of work hard on reading these directions this week. All right, so if you're wondering what the place value is of this underlying digit, what would you choose? Okay, hopefully you chose that the 2 goes to the million spot. Very good. Okay, we have another place value. Place, once again, means house. So if you were to look at the 8 and the number 4,389,024, what place is that 8 in? Hopefully you chose the 10,000s. Now these were a little bit easier because I gave you multiple choice. You're not going to be given multiple choice. So you're going to have to really kind of slow yourself down and take a look at what it's saying before you type in your answer. Okay. We're going to look at this next one. This one is finding the sum of 22,455 and 8,658. First thing that I want you to do is you should have a sheet of paper in front of you. And if you don't, shame on you. Pause this video and get yourself some paper. All right, first thing that you're going to do is you are going to write 22,455 plus 8,658 on your paper. Okay, now I want you to find the sum for this equation. All right, if you did this correctly, you did 8 plus 5 is 13. Carry your 1. 5 plus 5 is 10. Plus 1 is 11. 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 1 is 11. Bring my comma. 8 plus 2 is 10, plus 1 is 11. Carry my 1, 2 plus 1 is 3. So my answer would be 31,113. If you did not get that, I want you to pause the video, take a look and see if you can see where you made your mistake. All right, this next one is kind of taking us into what we were doing last week, okay? We were learning to do division by repeated subtraction, okay? So Miss Smith has 132 stickers to give her students. She has 25 students. If she gives the same number of stickers to each of her students, how many stickers will she have left over? So I kind of like to think about this like I have 132 stickers in my hand, and as I'm walking around the room, I'm giving every kid a sticker. That's one round, 1 sticker each. Then I go again. How many times am I going to go around? How many stickers is each kid going to get? Well, we know that I am going to need to do 132 divided by 25. Now, that is a big multiplication problem, or division problem, I'm sorry. Remember how last week we kind of talked about this is super easy, be doing repeated subtraction? Well, not so easy anymore because we're going to those larger numbers. Now, first of all, my equation, I don't know what my quotient's going to be, so I'm going to put an S there. S is going to stand for my unknown, my number of stickers. Now I need to do repeated subtraction. So I'm going to say 132 minus 25. I'm going to have to borrow. 12 minus 5 is 7. 2 minus 2 is 0. 1 minus nothing is 107. Okay, I want you to finish this out and find your answer. Okay, so now you're going to take 107 divided by, or subtracting 25 again. So 7 minus 5 is 2. Borrow. 10 minus 2 is 8. Subtract 25 again. 12 minus 5 is 7. 7 minus 2 is 5. Subtract 25 again. Bring this up and subtract 25 again. Oh, I can't subtract 25 anymore, but I did not get to 0. So if you picture that, that would be like I walked all around the room and then I'm ready to give kids another round of stickers, but I only got 7 left. I'm just going to have to stop. That's just extra. So how many times did I go around the room giving each kid 1 sticker? That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so how many stickers will she have left over is my question. What was your answer? We know each kid got 5 stickers. And how many was left over? Hopefully you chose 7. So we did lots of math there. You have to really stop and make sure that you're answering the question, not just figuring it out the way you've always done it. Okay, we've always counted how many times we subtracted, but that wasn't what it was asking us. So slow your roll, check the question again. All right, now we're going to start something new this week. This is kind of a little bit of review from the past, even past school years, reasonable answers. Sometimes some of you give me answers and I think, holy molasses, where did that come from? So we're going to start doing a reasonable answers thing, question each day. Let's think about this. The lady at the pet shop said she wanted 3 kittens and they cost $55. I think she paid $110. Am I right? Explain your reasoning. Well, I've got to stop and think, is this a reasonable answer? Like, if she got 3 kittens and she spent $110, in my mind, I'm thinking it's not reasonable. Okay? So I'm going to say it is not reasonable. Why do I think it's not reasonable? Well, because I know $55, that's really close to $50. So if she got 2 kittens right there, 2 kittens is $100. Well, if she's saying she only paid $110, I know that the 3 kittens would be $150, and that's just rounding. So I know that it's almost like she forgot to add the price of that 3rd kitten. Okay. So what I want you to do right now is I want you to explain why this is not a reasonable answer. Okay, we're going to go on to this next question. I'm going to move my screen up just a wee bit. Multiples. We've talked about multiples in the past. Now that we're getting into more division and multiplication, we've really got to know our multiples and our factors. Multiples are the numbers we get when we multiply a given number by another number. So if I am looking at the multiples of 3, I'm going to think to myself, what is 3 times 1? 3. 3 times 2, 6. 3 times 3, 9. So going in the order, I've got 3, 6, 9, 12, and so on. So if I look at this chart, and it kind of helps me, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. So which one of those would make your correct answer? You pick the one you think it would be. Okay, if I take a look at this, I'm going to check to make sure. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. Oops, I don't have 24, do I? So that's not it. Okay, let's start over. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, 27, 30. Got them all. My choice was answer B. Okay, I want you to try this next one. I'll help you get your multiples down, but then I want you to figure out which one's the correct answer. So just to review, you're going to think to yourself, what are all the multiples of 6 in the chart below? So you're going to need to ask yourself, if you don't know your sixes, this is going to be a little hard. So you might have to do this at first. Some of you have made it to your sixes and some of you have not. All right, I want you to stop the video, or not stop the video, but go ahead and select which one has multiples of 6. All right, I went ahead and stopped at 6 times 6 is 36 because I kind of looked in my answers and I noticed that, I'm trying to say, that stopped at 30. So I can go on 6 times 100, 600. I mean, I could go on forever with my multiples of 6. So if I look, 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, yeah. 6, 12, 18, no, 24, 22 is not. 6, 18 is not. Oh, yes, it is. My bad. So I just made a mistake. But I'm missing 12. Right here, I need to have a 12. So that's not it. That's not it. Right here is your correct answer, the first one. Hopefully you got that correctly. All right, this next one, I am not going to give you the answer to this. I want you to stop. I want you to think about it. You might want to write down the numbers. We will talk about this when we get back together on Wednesday. Okay? So go ahead and mark your answer, what you think it's going to be. And then this very last one, that mental math, I want you to try to do this in your head. If you need paper and pencil, that's fine. Remember, we're working towards doing this in your head. Once again, I'm going to go over this with you on Wednesday. I want you to mark what it is. So we will go over on Wednesday. Now, once you finish this, it saves automatically for you. Once again, you do not have to go to a Google form to fill out your DMR. Okay? So we'll do the same thing tomorrow, and then we'll be back together again on Wednesday. It was great to talk to you all today.